Hey guys, my name is Jericho Kane, and I'm here with this video today. I wanted to kind of update you guys. As some of you may know, Doctor Who Dark Dimension is being released on the 3rd of June, very, very soon. And I wanted to kind of make this video to kind of recap and update you guys on the history of Doctor Who fan films on this channel. As some of you may know, that Doctor Who Dark Dimension is our 7-year anniversary special for Doctor Who fan films on this channel, or made by Redemption Studios and Not So Amazing Studios. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a history on the fan films, as well as explain the two alternate fan series with the two versions of my Doctor, as well as the kind of what you need to know going into Dark Dimension in order for the episode to make a little bit more sense. I am going to be using graphics on screen just to kind of help better show you things. So yeah, let's get right into it. As I mentioned, I'm going to be covering the two different versions of the Jericho Kane Doctor seen on Redemption Studios and or previously known as Not So Amazing Studios. The first was the Doctor Who pilot series, which would be the Doctor from the 2015-2016 fan film series on the Redemption Studios channel. That is the Red Coat Doctor. I will be referring to him as the Pilot Doctor because that series is now referred to as the Pilot Series. And then, of course, we have the Doctor Who Regenerated Doctor, or the Clockwork Doctor. Somebody stole the name Purple Doctor, even though I had it first. DW 2012. But yeah, so we have the Doctor Who Regenerated Doctor, the Clockwork Doctor, which is the one from Doctor Who Regenerated, the current series on Redemption Studios. So in order to help you guys better understand Doctor Who Dark Dimension, I wanted to kind of recap a few episodes from these two series, just to kind of get you guys caught up to speed on things. So the first episode I'd recommend watching, or, I'll kind of recap it here for you, is the very, very first Doctor Who fan film we ever made was Rise of the Doctor, the very first episode of the Doctor Who pilot series, released September 15th of 2015. This episode is when the Pilot Doctor, newly regenerated version, crash landed at a house. He met his companion Chloe, and he encountered the Master trying to steal his TARDIS. And there was other Doctors that kind of showed up, other incarnations of the Doctor who showed up to try to save him. One of them specifically played by Basilio, and the other one played by Nolan. Both of these characters are other incarnations of the Pilot Doctor and exist in that Pilot Doctor Who universe timeline. One of them specifically will be very important when watching Doctor Who Dark Dimension. And then, let's see, the next episode I wanted to cover would be the Doctor Who pilot series version of the episode No Mercy. No Mercy was the original kind of idea for Dark Dimension. It was an episode myself and Luke Lane made from CBHL Productions. It was our first multi-Doctor episode where we kind of decided that both of our Doctors would be in the same timeline. It was essentially kind of a celebration of Doctor Who fan films, as well as a kind of a joke on the year of 2016. The earlier drafts of Dark Dimension were originally meant to be a remake of No Mercy, but when it was kind of reworked into the episode it is now, it is loosely connected to that, but it is still referencing it. Another episode to watch is Doctor Who Regenerated Comprehension, which is the first episode of the Clockwork Doctor's era, where he meets Lily, and he encounters an alien race taking over people's minds with little nanobots. I've decided to later refer to them as the Mind Mimes, as they have white face paint, and, the budget wasn't the greatest, but something that was kind of lewdly referenced in this episode, but more so in episode 6, Reflection, was the idea of the Time and Reality Stones. Now, these stones were originally thought up of before I knew about, Marvel and the MCU and the Infinity Stones. So since We've decided to rename them to Reality and Time Crystals. The Master captured the Doctor and tried to force the Doctor into helping him find the Time Stone in order that he may give it to his master, whoever that might be. He alluded to a time twister rising in the darkness, and that was where we last left off with the Clockwork Doctor. Now, Doctor Who Dark Dimension does fit into the Doctor Who Regenerated continuity, but it's not directly after episode 6 of season 1. It technically would be somewhere in the middle of season 2, whenever we come out with the audio series. There's a few things that take place in the beginning of season 2 of the audios that Dark Dimension kind of makes a reference to, but as Dark Dimension is coming out first, the audience isn't really sure what happened. So it kind of serves as a little tease, but also like, hey, let's build up some hype for season 2. But also leaves a good amount of mystery on how the Doctor went from episode 6 of season 1 to where he is in Dark Dimension, and what's next. As well as the kind of gateway into the multiverse, quote-unquote, in referencing the Doctor Who pilot series alongside the current regenerated timeline. Something else I would like to mention is that if you want to go and watch any of these Doctor Who episodes, the pilot series is now available on Redemption Studios. If you go to the playlist tab, you can find an unlisted playlist of the pilot series 1 and 2 with all of the episodes there, and you can also find the Doctor Who Regenerated episodes on our videos page and on the playlist page. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in for this Doctor Who fan film history / recap video. I hope that it was informal for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and that you will be better prepared for Doctor Who Dark Dimension. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and turn on notifications for the YouTube channel so you get notified when Doctor Who Dark Dimension comes out, as well as for the many fantastic future projects we have that we are working on for you guys. So stay tuned on the channel. There's a lot more coming after Dark Dimension, and Dark Dimension's also coming out. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care.